If all you did was just imagine that you already have it, if you just could feel that you already had the desires of your heart, how would you really be feeling right now? You would be feeling pretty damn good. All you need is your imagination. Literally, that's the only thing that exists. That's the only thing that actually works is your imagination. So think about something in your life that you recently have manifested, or maybe that you can go back and look at your track record. I remember times when I literally could not pay for things, and the day of that I needed to pay for whatever I needed to, the money came. I remember times when I wanted to just have certain experiences and it happened. There's actually an inspirational speaker, his name is Jay Shetty, and I wanted to go see him, and I said this like years ago, and one of my friends had told me that he was going to be going to Miami, and we went to go and see him. And it was just the coolest experience ever because that was very unexpected. So I'm saying this to you because a lot of the times when we are in between our old life and our new life, and we want to manifest a certain type of lifestyle, we want to manifest a certain amount of money, we want to manifest a certain type of career or job or whatever, we sometimes, when we don't see things actually happening in our physical world, so you're not getting the email, you're not getting a call back, you're not seeing the improvement in your business or your social media, whatever it is, your friends, dating that man, whatever it is for you, we get so stuck in that to the point to where we like stop believing that anything is going to happen at all. And in those moments is actually when you need to pull back and really ask yourself, like, for real, can you even control what it is that you are doing in the moment? And the truth is, you probably can't control it. Okay, there's a lot of things in this life that are out of our control, but what is in our control is how we want to feel. And my question to you is, do you want to feel good regardless of whatever's going on in your life? Over the last couple of weeks, I had a lot of chaotic situations going on. I've been making videos recently on my channel about what's been happening in my life, and it's been very surreal and some of it shocking and depressive. But it's either I stay in that energy or I do things that actually uplift me and make me feel good. And to me, that's making videos. And when we think about our imagination and manifesting things, we have to start doing things that actually make us feel good at the end of the day. So even if you are in a place where you are unemployed, even if you're in a place where you don't know what's next for your life and you're freaking out, I need you to remember how you were when you were a kid. When I was 5 years old, I used to stand out in the backyard and I used to preach to the grass and the trees. And it's so funny because I'm outside in nature, essentially talking, to y'all, but doing the same things I did when I was a kid. And I always was a person that was a powerful manifester. Like, I always had more than my family, more than the people around me. Like, not on no cocky shit, but it's just like the way and the events of how my life planned out. It just was always like, whether I was the first grandson to graduate from college, whether I was, on the news for like just being on the news because the news people wanted me to be on the news when it was the All-Star weekend here in Orlando. And I remember having those times and just being like, wow, I'm so grateful that I always believed in myself when I was a kid. And it's just transpired from there. So I just wanted to tell y'all, like, do not give up on yourself. Like, there are so many blessings and things, especially if you're on this side of the internet and this side of life, you probably have been experiencing a lot of great miracles throughout your life and things that are almost unexplainable because you just tapped into your imagination. I've had times where I've had YouTubers that I really enjoy and that I've listened to that have hit me up, that have wanted to do collabs with me. Now, those things didn't necessarily happen, but it was just proof to me that, like, wow, maybe, who knows? It might happen this year. You never know. But it's just one of those things where it's like, when you tap into your imagination, even when you don't have anything going on in your life, it really brings you a lot of peace. So like for me, I used to be somebody that felt like when I started making content in my room a lot, because I was going through a lot of different things, I used to feel very insecure and not feeling like I can actually make content out here on my own, by myself, and doing my own shit. People staring at me, people judging me, people looking at me, whatever it is. And the truth is like, as big as I am, I have to continue to keep taking action in ways that show, yes, I am as big as I am. And so I'm going to put myself out in uncomfortable situations. Even if at one point in time I was comfortable, I'm going to make myself uncomfortable again so that I could keep being the highest, best version of myself. So don't lose hope just because you don't see it coming. Like, yes, it's very challenging. Yes, it's very hard. But you have to remember why you started all of this to begin with. You don't have those dreams for no reason. You didn't believe that those things would happen to you for no reason. So live in the assumption that all is well. Live in the assumption that good things are happening. If you're in a situation like I was, where you were dealing with a lot of chaotic energy around you, living in maybe uncomfortable environments or stressful spaces, I want you to cultivate a routine for yourself. I want you to start meditating. I want you to start feeling and visualizing like, man, wouldn't it be so great to have, this type of experience or that type of experience? You can have it. There's no difference between you and me. There's no difference between you and a celebrity or any other person. And if we're really being honest, a lot of these people who even are celebrities, a lot of them come from worse situations than most of us. Okay, whether it's they just struggled a lot financially, whether they struggled a lot or they lived in just a horrible environment, it doesn't matter how you grew up. It doesn't matter what your situation is. Circumstances really don't matter for real. And how do I know this? Is because I can go from not having a job or not being employed or whatever, all these negative things or people being mean to me or whatever, to deciding I'm gonna come outside in nature and I'm gonna enjoy myself. Because if there's anything else that you have at the end of the day, it's your own joy, your own peace, and your own ability to enjoy your life. Because guess what, baby? A lot of this is not in our control. And when I look at all the things that I was chasing before in my life, before I got let go from that last position that I had, I'm so glad that I allowed myself to actually believe in the things that I wanted all along. And I feel like every single thing that has happened that maybe may seem unfavorable to others and even to myself in certain situations has actually been my biggest blessing, because now it's giving me more time to pour back into y'all, to pour back into the work that I love to do, instead of wasting my time doing things that it's really no benefit to me. So it's essentially wasting my own time, right? So if something happens to you that's unfortunate, sometimes that could be like the universe just getting ready to bring something new into your life. I had a situation, an issue with my car not too long ago, and I literally was just like, oh, well, this must be the universe just means that my dream car is on the way. That's just how I saw it. Now, of course, I did what I needed to do because I was still working and had to get what I needed to get done, baby. I had things to do. But I realized so much of my identity, so much of the things that I cared about, so much of the things I just placed on a pedestal weren't even things that I wanted. They were things that were told to me that I should have had. And I believed things that people said because I didn't have my own backbone. And I also was scared to believe that what if I made more money than my family? What if I had a career where I get to do whatever I want? What if everything that I desire becomes like astronomically successful? Why do I need to feel guilt about that? Why do I need to feel shame about that? Why do I need to feel bad about the things that I want? This is my life, baby. This is not your life. This is not their life. This is your life. So you better tap in and start doing the things that you want to do. You want to create a YouTube channel, like I said in my last video, create a YouTube channel. Don't allow other people and what they're doing to make you feel like there is something that is wrong with you. Because there's nothing wrong with you. You want what you want for a reason because it is your desire. Okay? You want what you want for a reason because that is what was placed in you from the time you was born, baby. So hell, you might as well. If you're not going to bet on yourself, who is going to bet on you? Nobody. Nobody's going to give you validation. Nobody's going to give you appreciation. And some of these things you really have to be accountable. You have to take accountability and say, I'm the one who sat here and listened to other people, and I shut down my own imagination skills. I stopped allowing myself to dream and to be big. So when I sit here and I stand here and I'm watching these kids and all these other people, looking at me or watching me or whatever, who cares? Baby, this is my life. This is what I want to do. And so you have to understand that even the people around you sometimes won't understand because they're not doing what you're doing. I didn't expect people to get why I'm making videos, why I'm making content. And even when I told people, like, this is my full-time job, this is what I do for my living, this is what I got going on, people don't understand it because it's not meant for them. I saw a quote that said, when God or the universe, gives you a vision and a dream, it's not a conference call, baby. It was a direct line to you. It ain't meant for everybody to know what you got going on. So I just had to say that today. I just want you to tap in. I know things can be challenging in life, but we have to continue, especially as manifestors and content creators and all of that. We got to continue to keep uplifting ourselves and remember, when you have a dream, when it's calling you, you got to keep going for it. You got to keep going for it. And especially if you're at a point right now where all your bills are paid, you're taken care of, you've done your part, and you've hustled and worked for people for so long, it's time for you now to start claiming what you really want for yourself. Especially when you've been like me and you've had these dreams over and over and over again. Take action. Ask the universe, what is the next step that I can take to achieve this dream? Just small little things, but you got to be the one to do it, baby. Not me. You got to be the one to do it for real. But you can show up because guess what? I did it. You could do it too, okay? So start assuming the best for your life. Start assuming the best for your situations. And when doubt and negativity come up, do your best to remind yourself how much of a big boss you really are. Look at the people around you. If you notice that you could change a little bit of a situation, or you could do something a little bit better, or your perspective and your mindset has grown and has expanded, take that as a sign that, baby, it's meant for you too. Okay? So don't give up on yourself. And I'm here for you. And make sure you like this video because I know you liked this video. And make sure you subscribe to the tribe if you aren't already subscribed. And make sure you go down in my description box and connect with me on social media because I also make content over there as well. And I'm a lot more fun and it's not so serious. And so, whatever that is. I don't know what this means. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.